people use these platforms not because they're good platforms to use. I'm going to use these platforms because I don't want you seeing what I'm going to say. And yes, we can implement type A recording for a mobile UC, but then I'll just go to something else and something else, or Discord or LinkedIn or whatever it is. So we're forever going to be chasing this kind of technological strategy when actually what we're trying to do is we're trying to identify the off channel. So for me, these conversations now between records management and communication surveillance, seeing what was said and what was hid, or the lack of what was said, is more integral than ever. And making sure that what we feed into that surveillance solution and how that surveillance solution proactively identifies the misconduct is the most important thing, because these regulations are here. We're not dealing with new regulations, we're dealing with more enforcement.
And that's a great segue to I guess the quality of data. And chatting to a lot of the large banks, the biggest issue I see in a lot of these banks is the issue of dark data. People have all this data in the bank and they can't use it, or it's of poor quality.
Yeah.
I guess, Chad, from your perspective, what are you seeing on the emphasis of the checks and balances around the quality of data and moving that data between systems?
So I don't think there should be a record management solution in the land that shouldn't have an element of checks and balances. It's very easy to be able to, first of all, proactively identify that everything that should be working is working. We've got the tools have been in these products for a long time. Additionally, it's very easy to look at a reconciliation between what you should have captured and what you've actually captured. But again, that only tells part of the story. When you look at how we provide the data through the end-to-end flow and resources, a full end-to-end reconciliation is of course incredibly important. And this is where some of the challenges come in, I think, by picking and choosing different products to build your own ecosystem, because you're never fully assured that everything is working together and reconciling together as a unified platform. The problem with surveillance is it's only as good as the data that you put into it. So if the data going in isn't complete, isn't whole, isn't of good quality, then you're going to find it incredibly difficult to make sure that you're not triggering false alerts, or chasing what could potentially be inappropriate behavior, but actually the system's just got slightly confused.
Yeah.